kind of at the start of my day, and then I got back, and the Cubs lost their 8th straight game. So I was like, oh, this is a weird day so far. But moments like that can kind of shake you up because I'm not really used to interacting with strangers like that, and that is an example of someone that is like, he either had a really bad day or he's probably someone that's going to get in a lot of big trouble at some point because he's so violent. Violent communication is always bad. So, but I wear my mask everywhere I go. I bring it with me everywhere I go. But when you're outside and no one's around, all right, this guy's ready to go. So we'll just get started. But anyways, I'm curious what you guys think about that. You know, if you've ever sneezed off to the side, like out in the open when no one's around, like I don't think that's a crime. I think you just need to be conscious of like where you are. Yeah, it was this like big, like he was this big, like bulky guy, and I don't even remember what he looked like because I wasn't looking at him. But this guy, he was screaming at me. He was like calling me all sorts of terrible names, and I'm like, is this guy really like threatening me right now because I like sneezed out in the open and he wanted to walk by me? Like, first of all, no, I'm not, like, no one's trying to kill you, dude. So I'm sure that he does that to everyone, right? Like, anybody not wearing a mask outside, he's like trying to hurt, and I'm just like, all right, don't engage. You never know. People these days, people are even more violent, and you're in more danger than ever, so you have to, kind of keep your guard up. So it looks like Weston's kind of turning everyone away, and I think Netter's just going to go for the straight on, like, maybe joust. The Arcs like to joust. Wolf is a jouster. Taking the lock early now on the, it's probably just to avoid the jam, I think. I know Matchstick likes to be locked by friendlies. Matchstick is also, is it just like, I need to read up on Matchsticks. Is it just locks that exist? For each red token you have, okay. Interesting. Okay, Matchstick. Yeah, alright. Okay, there we go. That's what he meant to do. He put the lock from Wolf on a Matchstick. Yeah, but anyways, so that was kind of what happened earlier. I'm really excited to see what I love watching Kylo Ren. Always fun. I don't know. I still can't stop thinking about it just because, like, I'm trying to think, like, I try to be as considerate as possible. And so, I mean, I'm sure I did something wrong. Like, I could probably sneeze into my shirt or whatever. But here's the thing, guys. Especially if you're outside and you're wearing a mask, which you should wear a mask when you're around other people and they're not vaccinated, or if you're inside. Like, that's the way things are in most places. But I know I'm fully vaxxed outside. And you shouldn't, if you're wearing a mask and you're outside, people don't want to sneeze into their mask because it gets really gross. You can't if you're using like any sort of disposable mask, like it's ruined. So I wasn't trying to walk outside and like sneeze into my mask like a tissue. I don't think anybody actually does that. The mask is like a respiratory protection, right? It's to keep, when people cough and breathe, like to keep the transmission of potential harmful diseases or bacteria into getting into someone else's body. I think we all know what that is, but I was like, wow, this guy's so mad at me. He doesn't really realize how science works. Like, yeah, like no one should sneeze on you, but you're not gonna get killed by someone sneezing in an area that you haven't approached yet. And people aren't gonna, like, me wearing a mask isn't gonna cause me to like keep it on while I'm sneezing. Like, I have allergies. But yeah, it's good to have it on you, bring it with you. When I'm outside, I typically don't wear it anymore unless and there's a bunch of people around. Chicago is like all the COVID restrictions have been lifted too, which I don't know if I 100% agree with, but in terms of businesses getting back to where they need to be, I support it, I guess. Just gotta be safe, guys. Just be smart, I don't think I did anything to jeopardize anybody today. Again, coming from someone that is actually responsible, I thought it was interesting that I was getting screamed at like I was some sort of boomer that like refuses to wear a mask. But yeah, this guy was on something for sure. He might have been on drugs. I don't know. But yeah, we walked by. There's like this senior living home complex like right there on that street. We walked by this guy that was just standing there with his cane outside the door, and he was laughing at the guy because he was laughing like, that guy's crazy. He's insane. Hey, say Brutes, what's up? First time viewer. How's it going, everybody? We got List Chaos, and then actually after List Chaos, I have this game called Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, which I found recently, and we will be playing some of that a little bit after this game as a part of our nightcap and betting on the simulations. It's amazing. It's hilarious. So after this game, stick around if you have a few minutes. I'll show you guys. It's so much fun. We'll have a blast. Had some old guy open mouth cough while walking by me at the store. Back to normal. Yeah, here's the thing, like I feel like if I had like sneezed like this, like I'm still not everything is hitting my arm or my shirt or whatever. Like you're still gonna get whatever you call it, bacteria or whatever's coming out of your nose is gonna miss part of your body. So it's really not like it's better, but it's not much better. And yeah, you know what? We live in a world, in a country with a ton of people, and a lot of people are going to be gross, and you're never going to be able to get everyone to be on the same page about health considerations and about playing it safe. Ooh, looks like Sammy's kind of clotheslining here in the center, but he's barrel rolling back. That's going to be a red maneuver there, a red action. Maybe Mace is going to act as a flanker. And I4, that's the thing with Mace and Windu. You have the 3-4, so he has Delta 7B. He doesn't have heightened perception, though. So moving at I4 is tricky. Although the good news for Sammy is that most of Darren's list is going to be moving first, aside from Kylo, of course. So we'll see. We'll see how that works out if Mace is able to kind of take advantage and be an ace. Though ace he wants to be. Mask TMT, that's funny. We're talking about masks. Good morning, all. Where are you from? Good morning. It's evening here. Yeah. I'm just saying that I don't think anybody here, well, I can't speak for anybody here, but when you have like a runny nose or allergies, and you're wearing a mask, it's like really gross when you sneeze into it, So you should probably bring more than one if you know you're going to have to deal with that, because like walking around all day with like bacteria resting on your face is also like really gross, and it could also still potentially be harmful to somebody down the road. So in cases like that, you either have to hold it, you have to bring another mask, or if you're outside and nobody's around, then you find a way to like, deal with your allergies in a normal and safe way. But I think I look back and I'm like, I probably could have been a little bit smarter, but I don't really think I did anything totally wrong. I just wasn't really thinking about it, and that guy just overreacted. But yeah, he like threatened to like deck me, like knock me out, and he was like screaming at me like for like a block. Like he would not stop yelling at me. It was weird. I just don't know what his deal is. Won't let it get to me, but it's one of those things where when you have stuff like that not happen to you for so long and then it happens, you kind of can't stop thinking about it. Ooh, Singapore. Very cool. Go Team Singapore. Shout out to XY. Say hi to XY for me. Yeah, the dude's a psycho, I know. He is. I mean, maybe he had a bad childhood or something. Who knows? I like to think of myself as a decent person, Most places these days don't require you to even wear one. And yeah, you're gonna see more and more people, as the CDC says, like you don't need to wear a mask wherever you go. Like it's gonna be hard to get for businesses to get a lot of people to keep wearing it. It's not a stance of mine. I just know I've seen it. Like more and more people are over it, and gosh, I mean, I hope with the variants and everything that the vaccine will hold up. Yeah, betting is about to be closed here in a minute. So we have, let's see, let me color code the two ties really quick. Sorry, guys. So we have Midnight is red. Midnight is red. And Tina is yellow. Tina's the I1. I think it's if you're at 0 to 1 of the defender, you can take a damage to change one of the attacker's results to a crit result. Yeah. So she just basically blocks or gets up real close in your face. She can be super feels bad. Don't worry, we're gonna be wiped out. If we're wiped out, then baseball games don't matter. And I can be like, you see, none of it mattered. Just make it into law. You know what, man? Here's the issue. America is much more divided than most of these other countries. So that's just not going to happen. It's a political issue, unfortunately. And for the longest time, since coronavirus really started becoming a problem here in America, it was always seen as a political issue. The coronavirus, it wasn't really seen as a global pandemic. By like 30% of the country didn't take it seriously. So it's disappointing. No, I think we can all agree it's disappointing, but it is what it is. But yeah, you can't really mandate. It just doesn't work. I'm just gonna fix this overlay real quick. You see the shadow is a little off on the right side. Let's fix the right shadow. There we go. Nice. Cool. Dice cam. I'm gonna turn the dice cam on. And just to test it, let's just put it below. There it is. Awesome. Yeah, COVID in early June. Yeah, that's weird. You came out with the mandates gone. Oof, that sucks. That really sucks. Oh my gosh, that's weird. We learned our lesson with SARS, which helps a lot of dealing with COVID. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I wish that these kind of things that happen to us, we learn a lesson. Like if this were to happen again, but honestly, it all depends on who's in charge, guys. Like, you can have someone. If the president of the United States doesn't care that much, then like nothing is gonna get done properly, or it will take a long time. So that's at the bottom line is like, if there's a pandemic, does the country see it as a pandemic, or does the country just see it as like a problem that you can avoid? One of my coworkers had a family member passed away from COVID that didn't stop him from continuing saying that the coronavirus was shit. I just don't understand. Yeah, I mean, it's part of it. It might be brainwashing. Part of it's miseducation, or just like, you know, being subjected to fake news, I guess, or just like the wrong news sources. Ooh, is that Mace Windu coming in for Midnight? Midnight's I6 though. So when I said most of Darren's ships, I should correct myself. 2 of Darren's 4 ships, so half the list will move before Mace Windu. He's spending a force for fine-tuned controls, it looks like. And he's going to barrel roll. Maybe setting up a block here. Ooh, and then boosting. Nice. So that's going to be... So Midnight will not be able to shoot at Mace unless Midnight did a red maneuver. I don't see that happening. But has a shot into Tina. Tina has a focus and an evade, though. Wolf coming in now. Double calculate with 3PO and Matchstick all the way in the back. Matchstick's not going to be able to do too much from the back. Ion cannon turret only reaches out to range 2. Really envious about USA COVID vaccine, though. Over here, it's hard to get. Yeah, we've done a good job, I think, of having access to the vaccine. It took a while for us to be able to get for people to be able to get it, but they were pretty, how do I say, they were responsible with who they gave the vaccine to first in terms of the different tiers, and they opened it up to people that weren't at risk, as high at risk. Let me just fix the overlay image is a little stretched. It's so annoying. The X-Wing overlay always seems to kind of change scale when you do adjust things. There we go. That'll work for now, I think. I'll have to adjust it again later, but let's see how that goes. Have you tried taking on expectorants? Something like Mucinex. Oh, got it. COVID has long-term effects even if you recover. I believe that for sure. One of my friends recovered 6 months ago. So here's a crazy story. My brother got the Moderna vaccine, and immediately after getting a second dose, he had a seizure. He's never had any medical issues or seizures or anything before, but he immediately fell and had a seizure. Not to scare anyone, but it's just, you know, everyone's body's different. Geez, 3 hits. This is from Kylo, and immediately damage coming through. That's 2 blanks, so 3 damage going into Wolf. Oh, ooh, gets to reroll here with Elusive? No. What did he get the reroll from? Oh, it's 3PO with the calculator. So gonna take 2 shields after getting that reroll into an evade. Yeah, and I don't mean to scare anyone with saying that, but it was just crazy. Like, I didn't have any side effects at all from either dose of my Pfizer vax. I was expecting some heavier effects on the second dose, but I didn't get anything. I don't really know what that's about. And there's 2 hits coming from Wolf. I think he's going into Tina, trying to peel tokens. Just 2. Tina rolling 4, gets 2 plenty. No tokens need to be spent here. Mace, this is a 4-dice shot. You could go into Terex. You are. Terex has no tokens. So here we go. 4 onto 2. Gets 2 and an eyeball. Spending for 3. That's 3 hits. Guaranteed damage coming through here. Looks like it's going to be taking 2. Yeah, that is 2 on Terex. Sorry guys, I'm trying to keep up with the chat and the game at the same time. Yeah, congrats everybody. Thank you guys for being, I understand that for some reason, sometimes medically, you can't get the second, you can't get the vaccine. But for those of you that were able to and have gotten it or scheduled it or are planning on it, well done. You're just doing your part. We're almost out of it. Eventually we can all play in our game stores again, pushing around plastic ships, bumping every turn without having to wear a mask or have to worry about bacteria or viruses and all that good stuff. Terrible stuff, I mean. Diesel says, my wife and I had no real issues with the 2 Moderna shots. Like most people, it felt like garbage the next day, and shot 2 sort of like the day after a cold, just run down. Yeah, fatigue is pretty common. The thing is, you have a rollout of vaccine here in February this year. Almost 80% of our citizens above the age of 16. That's awesome. Very nice to hear. Good. It's good when countries are just like anxious to get, eager to get it, and they get it done. They get the job done. Nice, planning a trip to Singapore once everything clears up. Nice. Is that what SG stands for? Is that SG? Is that SO? That's SG. Yeah. So rolling dice with your mouth is still out. Yeah, like a la DU. And yeah, rolling dice with your mouth. Not yet. Not making a comeback just yet. But hopefully maybe soon. And by hopefully I mean please no. Oh, it's so bad. All right, so let's talk about the game real quick, and we'll get back into talking about all this fun stuff. Me getting harassed by some random guy, random stranger on a side street. SG stands for Singapore. That's what I thought. You know what? I don't know too much. I just know a few things. Mace Widow's in a good spot. Terex is stressed right now, so not a lot of places that he can go. Midnight, don't really like. Midnight is facing the wrong direction, and Kylo is also, I think you probably, if you're Darren, you probably have to disengage with Kylo, because I would imagine you could probably just see like a 1 bank or a hard turn from Wolf and Matchstick. Matchstick probably does like a 2 bank. Wolf could do a 1 bank, and boom, you're squaring off with Kylo. So he doesn't want to be in that spot. So I would probably do a 3 bank and disengage with Kylo, and maybe come back around. I think that would probably be the best move for Darren. I don't know what value you're going to be able to get out of Tina now, though. You're splitting everyone up. Tina really works best with like 5 or 6 ship swarmless, when everyone's just kind of together in a formation. She just comes out in front and bumps. But yeah, no score just yet, but we're pretty close in getting points here on Terex, and Wolf is just a few away from half as well. Free healthcare, nice. That's yeah, a lot of people here would love the opportunity to have affordable or free healthcare. America is all about the privatization or the capitalist kind of mindset when it comes to everything. So, if there isn't money to be made, it's not worth doing. Unfortunately, that's kind of the mindset that we've been in for a while. Yeah, just is it is what it is. It sucks, but COVID has been really interesting. It's really impacted the workforce here in America. A lot of people in the retail and service industry have quit in like record numbers, and none of them are coming back to work. So the economy is getting a big shakeup. Even if you can't afford healthcare, you'll still be treated. Yeah, I think they do that here too. Like they still treat you, and then they slap you with like a $800,000 bill or something. I've seen one person owed like millions after getting, after being taken to the hospital for COVID treatment because they had the virus. They like got hit with an insane bill. I don't remember like where that was, but it was here in America. Obviously, that's what we're talking about. Healthcare coverage, and honestly, like to be real for a second, the internet, not for like this stuff necessarily, but the internet should be a right, because how many people were working from home having to top on meetings every day, and how about everyone going to school? Like they had to attend school via the internet. So the internet is also a right at this point. Everyone should have access to quality internet. No spectrum, but quality internet. So, I mean, I think that's only fair. And again, the way that companies like Comcast and does Comcast own Spectrum? I don't even know. There's an AT&T. Yeah, they're not interested in giving anyone free internet. That's never gonna happen. Government will write off the bill if you really can't afford it. Well, how do you prove that you can't? Like, that's interesting. Okay, well, good though. Not Spectrum, Greg Cashmanian. Yeah, I know. Poor Greg. You know what? I will say this, and I'm gonna knock on wood. Greg's streams have been looking great. They've been running a lot better. He hasn't had to deal with as many issues. So hopefully that keeps up and stays up. We're all rooting for Greg. Greg does one of the best X-Wing streams out there. Shout out to Greg. Cash. I think I still have it here. I could do, I think it's just Nichols. Yeah, come check out Greg at Nickel City X-Wing. You know, it's interesting. I have more overlap with Sam's stream, who's the candid clarinetist, and Greg at Nickel City X-Wing, with this stream than I do with, like, Gold Squadron Podcast or Hexiled Gaming, which I think is really strange. Considering my background, I think that's really odd. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. All right, we are still setting dials here. I'm not sure what's. Oh no, we're still moving. So yeah, we had a looks like we had a hard turn from Mace, and he's just gonna take a focus. Wolf bumps into the back of Tina, who did a sloop. And Matchstick. Probably go for the Ion into Tina, I would think. Or do you target lock? He's taking the focus here, and yeah, he'll have an Ion cannon turret shot into Tina. Don't think you're gonna get Kylo here. Kylo zooms out, so this is a bit of a disengage, but is clipping the debris there, so no action this turn. Rolling on the mat. No critical damage. No consequences. We do have Bingo, which I haven't started playing just yet, but let's take a look at the Bingo card. We did get a original. I will call a blank out. The original blank out there from Wolf. He did a reroll, but he did get a blank out. We got an evade action earlier. Roll Natties. We got that one. We've gotten a bunch of these already. Fearless, like kind of facing off at range 1. We haven't gotten that one just yet. No consequences. We did for the debris there. Wasted points, haven't gotten that yet. And Kingdom for a focus, no. Weapons failure, not yet. Pump up the jam, nothing. Face off, no. Reroll blank to blank, no. Lead change, not yet. We will see. Let's see. Everyone's gonna get 1,000 credits though. We hit that bingo. So let's hope we can get it. Here is the attack from Mace Windu into Midnight, range 1. Mace Kingdom for a focus, so we'll mark that one in a moment. He is not spending the focus. Okay. Playing it safe here. Matchstick now. Ion cannon turret. This is going to be 3-on-3 here. Tina needs to take... He needs to roll 2 blanks. Or not just 2 blanks. He needs to take 2 damage to be ionized. So re-rolling there for 2. Not sure why. We're only getting... Oh, he's just doing primary. Okay, interesting. Re-rolling 1, and that is going to be 8 damage from... or onto Tina there from Matchstick. Did I miss something? Not having the opportunity to fire the ion cannon turret? Did he just opt not to? Here we go. Here is the roll. Who is this? This is Wolf's shot. 1 evade. Gonna, yeah, spent the focus. Makes sense. That is more damage into Tina. Tina is down to 1? 2 hull. Tina down to 2 hull now. So half points on Tina. There we go. Oh, he fired. Huh, this is... Alright, sorry guys, I'm getting my shots confused here. Now he's shooting with Wolf. For 3 hits. Well, Wolf bumped, so it couldn't have been into Tina. So I'm not really... I'm confused. Did they do something wrong? More damage, this damage into Terex now. Terex taking a damage card. Let me just ask them really quick. Hey guys, sorry, I got a question for you really quick.
Yes.
So Tina, or TN3465, took a damage, right, from Wolf earlier?
Yeah.
A damage card?
Yeah.
Did Wolf bump? I thought it says bumped into Tina, or...
Matchstick shoot twice.
Oh, okay. I thought that damage came from
Yeah.
Wolf. Okay, that
No,
makes sense.
no, that was the ion turret.
Oh, okay. They're like the double tap. Yep, makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool. Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, no worries.
All right. Cool. So it was veteran turret gunner from Matchstick that dealt the damage into Tina, and then Wolf shot after. Nice. There we go. All right, we're good. We're all we now understand what's going on, or at least I do. Maybe you guys knew this whole time. So Terex has taken a damage. Here is the this is the veteran tail gunner shot. Nothing. Kylo's fine. But we do have an ionized Tina, so Tina doing 1 forward. Now her shot, range 1 into Mace, who kept the focus token for defense. 3-on-2. Just 1. He deleted a die. You know, it does have Dead Man switch too, so whenever she explodes, it's gonna be a little bit of like a bomb, basically acting as a bomb around everyone. Just gotta watch out. Gotta watch out for Tina at all times. She gets too close to you. She's just terrifying. You know, a ship that you don't really see a lot of, but has a lot of value for the price. The ability to be changing results to crits, like you can consistently be rolling hit crit if you use her correctly. So used to Kylo with extreme maneuvers. You know what? I tried extreme maneuvers on Kylo, and I do agree it's like it can be really good, but I find myself force starving him like all the time. If he had 3 force, which I'm not saying he should have 3 force, but 2 force with extreme maneuvers is kind of rough. In my experience, because I had to constantly find myself spending the force for either a defense shot or for my offensive mod. I really like it on Ahsoka in the A-Wing, though. I really like extreme maneuvers on Ahsoka. So we know where Tina's going. Midnight facing the... Midnight's got to kind of turn around here. Midnight's locked on the Mace right now, I believe. Yeah, so Mace can't really modify his dice when dealing with Midnight at all. But probably doing a sloop. I think a sloop... Does a sloop fly you off the board? I don't think so, but it's kind of close, isn't it? Ugh, 4K would fly you off the board. Terex? Can Terex do 1 hard? If you can, you do it. Wolf is right there behind Tina as well, so I'd imagine If Wolf does a 1 forward, does that bump? Because you want to just finish her off now. If not, Matchstick can take care of the bill. Finish Tina off instead. Don't forget about Kylo, though. Here's the thing. Kylo's been out of the fight. You got to play it safe with Kylo, but now's the time to get back in and try to get some points back, because it's 14-0 in favor of Sammy right now. Midnight has a 2 sloop. Is it a 2 or a 3? I thought it was... Is it only a 2 with the TIE FOs? I think I might be confusing the sloops with the TIE FOs and the E-Wings for some reason. It's not like I'm obsessed with E-Wings or anything. There we go. So there is that Ion token being cleared, doing the Ion maneuver, which is a blue maneuver, so clearing the stress as well, but can't take the focus because you bumped. Too hard here from Terex. There it is. There's that hard turn. Agent Terex. Haven't seen a lot of the Z recently. End of game, return all upgrades to the original ships. Okay, hold on. Choose any number of your equipped illicit upgrades and equip them to friendly TIE. Can be assigned only one this way. Okay, interesting. So you can give Midnight false transponder codes, essentially. Yeah, that's what he did. Cool. The SFs have a 3 sleep. Got it. Thank you very much. That is another distinction that those 2 ships have besides the shields. The shield difference. Dial is a little different. I think I prefer the 3 sloop over the 2, but the 2, you know, is nice to have in this case, because you won't fly off the board. But look at Mace just right there on Terex's butt. Terex is just not going to be able to do anything about it. It's another 4 dice going in, and yeah, Wolf bumps. But doesn't bump with... Well, Matchstick just barely clears, so here you're probably going to see another Ion double tap shot, but this is going to be range 1. Kylo. Again, this is where extreme maneuvers would have been real nice to have, because you could just do that. You could probably take a lock and then do the hard 1 boost. Just taking a lock now. Yeah, next turn you do a 2 hard and try to get in there. But man, another turn where Kylo is not participating. You've got plenty of time, but your ships are bleeding and they need help and they need support. They need support! Alright, we had Kingdom for a focus here earlier. Kingdom for a focus. Nothing else. Linked action. I think we've gotten a linked action. I know. Definitely should have with the silencers out there. Yeah, there was. There's the boost. I don't like it though, because now you're running over a debris cloud the next or debris next turn. Here's Midnight though. No shenanigans, no proud tradition or anything. Just doing that sloop, taking the stress. Has the shot into Mace. Here's the issue though. Once Midnight spends the lock, Mace can mod his dice. So it's a kind of a crappy situation because you have to keep the lock. You can't actually use it. Here's the shot for a hit in an eyeball. Just 1. Mace probably fine. Mace has to spend something. Probably spend a force. Oh, he's taking the shield. Okay. He takes the damage. Interesting. Kylo has a obstructed shot into Wolf, but he's taking it the range 2 into Matchstick instead. Not obstructed. Hit crit blank. Going to spend the target lock here for another blank. That sucks. Reroll blank to blank. We'll mark that one here. 2 hits. Matchstick rolling a blank. That's 2 shields on Matchstick. Yeah, Matchstick's shot here is going to be a big one though. Probably going to take that ship off the board here. Here's another big shot though. Mace Windu range 1 outmaneuvering Terex. 4 onto 2. Mace rolling. Oh my god, that's nasty. That's 2 after the conversion. 2 hits, 2 crits. Terex saying, "Help me, I'm too weak." Another evade result. So that's going to be spending the focus for 2. So taking 2 crits. Let's get the 2 weak in here though. Where is it? Here we go. Come on.
Hey, I'm too weak.
I'm too weak. Don't kill me. Alright. The crits are a panicked pilot, and a blinded pilot. Alright, so I think you're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, down to 2 whole, a panicked, and a blinded. Terex is not long for this world and not really giving, besides, you know, the ability at the beginning of the game, not a lot of value in terms of offensive shots. Here we go with Wolf. You have an opportunity to shoot into Midnight and possibly get half points on Midnight here. Lots of choices, and have veteran tail gunner, but nothing behind you right now. Let's see, I think I have blinded pilot in here. Ooh, just one. Gonna spend for a reroll at the front with Wolf's ability. Nothing. So just one hit. You like this if you're Weston. Gets paint, but alas, that's still gonna be a damage onto Terex, who's down to just one. Veteran tail gunner shot. I guess I just discounted the shot and said he wouldn't do it, but you take every shot you can get. Here's 2 into Kylo. Kylo has a force available. Has rolling 4 for the range. Should be okay. Spend and you're safe. You're fine. It definitely doesn't look great for the first order. I would agree. Here's blinded pilot. The animation should show up. No. Let's try it again. It's not playing right now. My animations! No, my beautiful animations. Console fire, let's try. None of these are working. Weird. Oh, I might know why. Here, I have to plug in this drive. I'll do that in a moment. It's not really a priority. Alright, here we go with matchstick shots. Blank, a little bit of trail mix, blank. Re-rolling there. So two hits and an eyeball now. Spending for 3. And that's all paint, but doesn't have any tokens. And that is going to be a dead Tina, it should be. Yep, because that was the primary for the double tap there. So a dead Tina. Our first death of the day, and of course, honorary Wilhelm screams. 64-0 here. Weston trying to get something back, scratching back here. Dead man switch goes off. It's going to hit. Looks like it might even hit Midnight, which really sucks because that's going to be that lone shield on Midnight. But we had the double tap first, so first things first, we do the second shot. Terex is dead as well. So Terex is removed. Missed that last damage. So even more points. You bet poorly. Don't worry. You'll have plenty of opportunities to get credits back down the road. Also, I mean, speaking of, we hit bingo, and we'll be in good shape. We'll be getting some credits back to you. So we did get who needs mods? Let's see, Gladiator, no. Wasted points, no. Double modded attack, yes. Reroll blank to blank. Don't think we're gonna get a bullseye trigger though. We got an initiative kill. We've got hit an obstacle. And we just got an initiative kill, so that does finish up our bingo. Everybody's getting 1,000 credits. I'll pay that out in a second. But there it is. There's the bingo. Where's my bingo? Oh no. OBS is like delinked some of my assets for some reason, and the bingo asset is one of those that has been delinked. Let me bring that back real quick. Not giving up. Bingo. Bingo MOV, there it is. Okay. Let's try it again. There it is. Haha! Bingo. Fancy bingo. Woo! Woo! That's a bingo! 27 people watch right now. How's it going, guys? How is your weekend going so far? We got List Chaos. If you guys aren't familiar with List Chaos, let me kind of break it down. Like, what the heck is going on right now? All these guys get back to setting their dials. So List Chaos. This is kind of I'm paging everyone watching. Anybody interested? What we do is we take lists submitted by the community. I curate them. I put them in discs and number them randomly, and we get people that want to volunteer and play on stream to randomly pick the discs picked for them on their side, and they play. And that's essentially what List Chaos is. If you guys have lists you want to submit, we do take list submissions in our Discord. So if you're interested in playing or being a part of it in any way, that is where you'll go. Just type !Discord in the chat. And we're always looking for people to play. And in fact, sometimes it's hard to get people to play because, hey, Saturday evenings, Central Time, you know, maybe you're not free. So if this is something you're interested in, we're always looking for people. So just keep that in mind. It's a lot of fun. It's always a really good time. It's casual. There is another hit with the debris. Had no choice there. You're going to hit it no matter what. So going to just hopefully not roll a crit here. That'd be a bummer. But knowing his luck, all right, no crit. We're fine. Next turn, Kylo will do something good. Not that he can't do anything here, but man, it's been a little bit of a it's an uphill climb for Darren at this point. Ooh, foresight trigger. Okay, so we do have the bullseye trigger here. So spending a force for the shot. There you go, get the free mod. That's 2. Midnight clenching here. Ooh, okay. That's a lucky roll, if you ask me. Those are always scary. That shot and snapshot. Snapshot's always scary because they shouldn't roll 2 hits, but when they do, you're like, oh god. Here goes Midnight Shot into Mace. Again, Mace can't mod. Doesn't matter. You would spend the target lock, but then he can just start, you know, spending his tokens again. So that's the problem with Midnight. Midnight's a little too expensive. I think Midnight needs to go down in points. She can never spend the lock. I think is it a she or a he? Correct me if I got that one wrong. 2 hits and a crit here from Kylo. And I said he might not do much. He does a lot, and this is gonna stick 2 into I think this is into Matchstick. But is he taking it on Wolf? No, he's taking on Wolf. So that will be half points onto Wolf here. Darren getting some points. Wolf down to 4 hull. It's gonna be. There we go. Get that last shield. Gonna be 32 to 80 now in favor of Sammy. Re-rolling there, Matchstick, 2 hits and an eyeball for 2 total. A lot of paint for Darren, but it's been a lot of eyeball results. Just Kingdom for a focus every time, and that's going to be 2 going into Midnight. Half points on that our ACSF there, or FO rather. Now 102 to 32. The double tap shot. 2 eyeballs, a blank, and a hit. Spending the focus for 3. Darren rolls 1 evade, and Midnight explodes. So now it's just Kylo, which is fine. Kylo can do this. He's got this. But here we go. Honorary Wilhelms. Oh, ooh, Midnight not dead yet? What? What? Maybe not? Okay. I swear he just took 2 damage. But maybe I counted wrong. All right, premature Wilhelm screams. Can't believe I did it. Mace took another shield from the from Tina's Dead Man switch. Midnight. Oh my god. Oh no, it's Kylo. Cool. Sometimes they're not pinging and I'm not paying attention, so it's just like a perfect recipe for me to not know what's going on. I promise. I have done this plenty of times before. Must have been Matchstick, he turned on the crit. Yeah. So, we have an ionized... Oh, that's what it was. That's what it was. It was the ion cannon turrets. That was... Thank you for following Rogue 181st from Chile. How's it going? Welcome from Chile. Or welcome from Chicago in my case. Hopefully you guys have had fun watching. Been a pretty bloody game the way it usually goes, but again, just we are always looking for people to play this. I will not be streaming X-Wing next week because I will be home in Sonoma, California for a little bit of time with my family, but then I'll be back at it. Taking lists, taking names, in a couple of weeks. Hey, Dumb Santo SBR or Dumb Santos BR. Dumb Santos BR. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, my friend. So after this game, we'll be giving away a few stickers as well as doing some totally accurate battle simulator shenanigans. So if you guys are around for something fun and hilarious, we will be taking bets on those on that game as well. Stick around; it'll be totally worth it. Let me pull up Nightbot though for the giveaways real quick. All right. Yeah, first time. Hello from Brazil. Hello, hello. I got it wrong. I got the country wrong. That's fine. Man, I gotta say, I did mention earlier, kind of talking about Mace Windu, what Mace Windu can do, and man, I gotta say, he's kind of been the MVP. Wolf and Matchstick have paired up really nicely together, but Mace has gotten shots every single turn. Range 1 shots, unanswered shots. Look at this shot he's gonna have into midnight here. Kylo swooping in. Can you fit a boost? Target lock? Well, here's the problem though. You boost, you get in a range 1 probably of Matchstick. But you really want to kill Wolf. Wolf is down to 4 hull. He is going to boost. Oh, he's going to barrel roll. Huh. And then he's going to boost, maybe? He's going all the way back. No, he target locked first, then barrel rolled, so that's all you can do. So linking actions there, taking the stress. Interesting. He's getting distance from Matchstick, still going to be range 2 into Wolf. He might have also just got out of Mace Windu's shot as well, out of Mace's arc, but I think we both know that you're probably going into midnight. So here is Foresight because of the Ion. And safe. Plenty of evades there. There's Darren getting some evade results, not just eyeballs. It's like Midnight's not going to have a shot again. Just disappointing. So here we go. Kylo. Range 2 into Wolf. So it's going to be 3-on-1. You could kill him here. You need some crits, though. You need some crits. Let's see what the dice gods say. The dice gods say you're not getting any crits just yet. Spending the lock, though. And 3 hits. So not going to kill Wolf, though. Wolf rolling a blank, taking 3, but not dead yet. He is limping on 1 hole. We're probably going to see the end of midnight here right now. 4 dice into our favorite FO pilot. Everyone's favorite FO pilot, right? Here we go. Here's Mace's shot. Jesus. Sammy, come on, man. That's going to be 3 hits. Needs natties. Doesn't get it. And now, no more premature Wilhelm screams. That is a dead midnight. Yeah, well, I'll have to talk to Darren about what he thinks of midnight, because midnight's a really hard pilot to make work in a first order list, especially for the cost. There are 2 hits from Matchstick into Kylo, and Kylo says, "Ha! I'll show you the dark side, my friend." Well, maybe he will. He should spend a force and do it. Ooh, he's thinking about it. Yeah, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. When you have the opportunity, you're getting the force back, do it, right? After you defend, just spend the force, give it to Matchstick. You probably do, Panic Pilot's the only one that can't be repaired, and it's pretty restrictive, especially on that Y-Wing. The Republic Y-Wing is one of the worst dials in the game. So it has like 4 blue maneuvers, I think. Or maybe only 3. Hey, what's up, Daniel? You love the mat? You know, it's funny, this mat was like kind of like accidentally created, like birthed in Photoshop. I was masking another image, and then I selected the mask, and then it cut it out and put it over the other image, which is the planets. And it's like a galaxy. It looks like it's kind of exploding out of the planet on the left. So yeah, I think it looks good. There's a lot of color, but it's not too busy. I don't think it's really hard to look at. No one's complained about it. I appreciate the compliment. Would I ever get it printed? I don't know if it's. I don't think it's a big enough image like to blow up at that size. I think it would at 3x3 it would look kind of blurry. But yeah, it would be cool. I would print it. I mean, if I had a big enough file. This is the Panic Pilot for I'll show you the dark side. So no crit yet, but the next crit that will be taken by Matchstick. Ooh, Matchstick has taken a lot more damage than I've recorded here in the overlay. I don't know how I missed this, but I apologize, guys. So Matchstick has lost the shields and has taken 1-2. So a few more points there. 64 points for Darren. I kept looking over at Matchstick in the center like it was Wolf. I've been keeping track of Wolf's damage, but I failed miserably on Matchstick, so that is my fault. How does the crit thing work? It needs to be an uncanceled crit result. So the Y-wing actually, according to the rules, the defender will modify the attacker's dice first. So you'll roll the crit, and then the defender will change it down to a hit. So it's while you're not critically damaged here. While you defend, if you are not critically damaged, change one crit result to a hit result. Yeah, the ship. So Matchstick would have to have an uncan, so it would have to essentially, Darren would have to roll 2 crits to get Matchstick to take that crit. But yeah, I'll have to take a look at the file. You know, if only there was a way to look at what, to actually preview what a mat would look like with this image before buying it, because it'd be such an expensive print job. I'll figure it out. It would be cool to get like a 3-1-2 squadron like mat made though, and this is probably a good candidate for one. So it's Kylo versus the world, and we've seen crazy things happen before. Matchstick is down to 3 hull. Wolf is just clinging to 1. And Mace is 1 away from half with no regen. So with 23 minutes left, there are 3 different, pretty approachable and easy ways for Darren to get some points. Enough points, though? I don't know. We will find out, won't we? So here we go. Range 1 into Matchstick. Oh my goodness. 2 hit crit and 2. You have to. Do you have to spend the 4? Oh. You do it, right? I think you. Oh, he has the lock. Yeah, this is smart. He's rerolling 1. Okay, there it is. So we're talking about 2 uncancel or 2 crit results. 1 changes. And I got the order wrong. The defender, I believe, actually, I guess the defender will modify at the very end, like after everything is done. So Matchstick dies. That's 1 heavy hitter finally out of the game here. 95, 124. Darren is crawling back, but are taking a range 1 shot from Mace. Yet again, shooting range 1. Mace has only taken range 1 shots this game. Oh my god. Spending for 3. So 3 hits and an eyeball after the conversions, completely 4-starved, and Kylo needs paint. Kylo gets paint, and you spend, and you only take a shield, and that is, that's a win right there. Only 1 shield on Kylo. That's a pretty big win, all things considered, because once you take points on Kylo, the game's over. I think the game is out of hand at that point. $50 for a custom printed mat though really isn't that bad. I'll have to look into it. I mean, I guess they can always show me a proof of what it would look like. Yeah, I could probably pull it up. One way to panic is to die. It's true. Good points. All right, so Mace doing the sloop, all the red maneuvers here are getting turned around. The 4K from from Wolf and not taking the strain. That could matter, right? But Kylo, what did Kylo do? Oh my god, Kylo. 3 Talon roll. But away from Mace. I think just get close enough to shoot at Wolf. Mace is only going to have 1 force. Is going to be shooting range 3. I think Mace also recovers a force with his ability. Did Sammy remember that? Oh, Foresight. Oh, here we go. It's going to be 2 on 3 here. Has to spend a force to do it, though. And there it is. There's the free conversion. 2 hits. Does he get 4 dice here? I think it's a missile. Yeah, he's rolling. Okay, he didn't roll too many. 2 evades. Attaboy, Darren. Darren is keep making this game close. This is a nail biter, guys. I'm loving it. No range bonus. Yeah, he removed that, thankfully. So here we go. Here is Kylo. Ooh, what's going on here? Why did he roll 2 dice? Did Kylo already... Wait, whoa. Did Kylo shoot? Oh, he's Foresight, but he already did Foresight. Oh, he's redoing the attack, I guess? Oh, they did something wrong. What? Let me ask them what that was.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
honestly.
it's me again to bother you. Was the first Foresight roll wrong or something, and you did it again? Or...
No, he used it as his second attack to deny me the range bonus. He was very wise.
Oh, I see. Got it. Because it's in different phases, you can do that. Cool.
Exactly.
Look at you, Sammy, just teaching us all these things.
You're welcome.
Okay. Alright, so Kylo does take his shield 1 away from half. Shields are down. This is scary. This is scary. Just kill Wolf. If he's in range, kill Wolf. Yeah, that's right. So I had forgotten that people actually choose to do that. That's like an opportunity that you have to use it as a primary. I thought maybe Darren rolled an extra die out of the dice box. It's like you got to roll it again. So they re-rolled the attack. But yeah, no, that was at Worlds a couple years ago. That was the whole thing. Was like, could you use Foresight as a primary? Could you use Snapshot as a primary? And at the time, they were like, no. I was one of the judges. It wasn't my ruling, but we were being told like, no, you can't. But you can. You can absolutely use it as your attack for the round. Not just an activation phase trigger. So yeah, we didn't have a shot between Kylo and Wolf, but we certainly will have one now if Kylo sits in front. I think if Kylo just does like a 3-4 and you get out of arc of Mace, he's sitting there. He's not gonna do fine tune. Ooh, Kylo. There it is. 3 forward, out of arc, range 1. Just take a target lock, guarantee the kill. This has been a really good comeback play by Darren. It's not over by any means. We got 17 minutes left, but it's been really impressive to see Darren kind of recuperate and use his biggest hitter to hit things really hard. He's done a good job of that. So there's the lock to guarantee. So 4 on 1. You just need 2, and that will kill, I think, 1, 2, yeah, should just need 1 to go through. So there is 2 right off the bat. Spending the target lock to reroll 1, there's 3. That'll do it. Putting the force. Wolf down and fires a fiery, glorious death. He did some work though. Wolf, I think, did some work. Honestly, not bad. Not a bad performance from Wolf. Again, I think when you're looking at Republic and list building and thinking about taking ARC 170s, you don't take any of the named ones because they, again, are really expensive and they don't give you... They're not great. Medium bases are good. They're not super maneuverable, though. The rear arc is a really nice tool to have, but at the end of the day, like most ships in Republic, it's a little bit of a toss-up. Average, you know, they aren't very, very good. All right, here we go. Back to dials again. Just a 1v1 here. Mace getting all his force back with those red maneuvers, getting turned around, facing the right direction. And we can see a Talon roll from Kylo. This is a face-off, if I've ever seen one. Looks like it will be obstructed. Just out of bullseye. We've gotten, I think, 3 triggers from Foresight, so well done, Sammy. He'll be able to line up that bullseye multiple times. And here we go. It is obstructed range 3, so it's going to be 3 on 4. Kylo, you probably just keep your force, be safe, because you're 1 away from half. And it is currently, you currently only have a 2-point lead. My god. And plenty. Here's the shot back. Kylo's getting 5 greens. Ooh, one more. Grab one more. So you get the gas cloud conversion, and you should roll 1 more in. He's safe anyways. Range 3, Kylo's 3 agility. You have a gas cloud. It should be 5. All right. I went to buy breakfast and FO's in the lead. I know, it's been a wild, you've missed a pretty wild comeback here from Darren. It's been really impressive. He's basically, you know, when he lost the rest of his list, Sammy was dealing with, you know, 2 ships that were on fire, just, you know, completely on fire, and Darren picked them apart. He did what he needed to do to get back in the game, and here he is with a 2-point lead. Hopping on the gas cloud to get out, not taking a strain. No other consequences, and here we go again. So this could be a chance for maybe a target lock on the base. I don't know. With the 2 force and the gas cloud, it could be a good opportunity to get that lock out of the way. But this is Darren's game to lose now. Both of these guys are just 1 away from taking half points. But again, being I4 has its complications, and going to boost there, getting aggressive here, trying to catch him in arc, focusing. So did the fine tune in the focus. Ooh, 4K. Oh my goodness, this is aggressive from Darren. So, but hey, Mace is more likely to take the half than Kylo is, because the agility difference, that 1 die difference could really matter. But range 2 shots here. So here we go. Darren rolls. He gets blank, hit, eyeball. Do you spend 1? He does. He does spend it for 2. And Mace gets paint. He has to spend something, though. You really wanted to get that shield. Oh, no. All right, well, here's 3 dice, 3 hits back, or 3 dice back. Will he get 3 hits? Blank. And just a little bit of the same shot here. Just 2 hits. Just need a couple of paints. Yep, just spend and you're safe. That is a sigh of relief for Darren. With 12 minutes to go, you could probably still find a way to get some points back, but that is not the way you want to take half on Kylo there, and he just gets out of it. Alright. Welcome to our Discord. We got Rhino Baller 3. Rhino Baller 3, are you in the chat right now? Welcome to the 312 Discord. And Mace. Mace's ability is really good. Every time you do red maneuver, you recover a force. Oof. Boost, boost, boost. Boost. Oh, Foresight, that's right. Ouch. Ouch! It's just 2 dice no matter what the range is, though. And, oh my god, this sucks. Darren! He's taking a crit. That's half points. What is the crit? The crit is damage sensor array. So he can't, oh my god, he can't boost. Oh no. No, he can't. He can fix and boost. Fix it and boost. No, he's gonna focus. No! No, just fix it! He shouldn't be stressed anymore. Yeah, I think Sammy's reminding him, like, you could fix it and do a boost. He's not stressed. Foresight is really good, and Sammy's really made good work of it. What is happening here? I'm really confused. You just can't sit there. Fix it. Okay, and now boost. What? Oh, you're so lucky that was the roll. Oh my god, just one hit. Kylo could get out of this. He does. Oh my gosh. What am I missing here? Once you fix the card, you're not restricted to damage sensor array anymore. So he just sat there. He didn't want to. I guess he didn't want to be stressed. Oh, I'm really confused about that. But one. Let's see, 1, 2, 126, 162 now. There's points from Kylo. A lot of points. Kylo's pricey. Okay. What does Kylo do here? One hard bump. Alright. You're gonna get your second force back at least. So let's see if you get the half points on Mace, what does that get you? Mace is worth 34 points, so that would be 160. So you'd still be down by 2 points. You need to kill Mace Windu with 9 minutes left. How do you do that? A two forward looks really good here because you could barrel roll out of arc. 2 forward. Does that get you too far? It does. Ouch. Ooh, maybe not. Can you fit it all the way back? Foresight. Oh, Foresight is so good. Oh, there it is again. There's 2 hits every time. Sammy just gets the conversion. 2 evades. All right. Can you fit focus and try to barrel roll? Or do you target lock and try to barrel roll? He's taking a lock. Okay. Like, why not try it, right? Like, no, he's not even... Does he have him? Oh, yeah, he does. He just barely clips him at the front. Yeah, Kylo has to take Mace out now to get enough points. Ugh. Spend the lock. I think you have to. You reroll all of them, right? Yeah. You just need 3. You need 3 hits to guarantee the half points at least. Okay, spend 1. There you go. So that's a guarantee of 2. Mace is gonna take hit crit no matter what here. Mace is taking hit crit. Hey, this could be the game here, depending on what the crit is. Crit is. Oh, it's a stun pilot, the dumbest crit in the game. Dang. Alright, so 160 to 162. Now we can see Kylo die here. 2 blanks, that's not gonna kill him. Kylo has a force, he's rolling 3 greens. Let's see what you got. Show me what you got, Kylo. Kylo getting 2 evades again. Oh my goodness. Oh man. 160 to 162 with 7 minutes left. Mace down to 1 hole. Folks, we got ourselves a ball game. Alright, let's see. Stun pilot. We are 10 followers away from 600. That's awesome. Thanks to everyone that has followed today. If I missed the follow notification you gave me when following, I'm sorry. I didn't do it on purpose. But thank you all to everybody. Really means a lot. Taking a lock onto Kylo here. Kylo doing a 4K. He's going to have a shot on this. Could do it, guys. This could do it. This is exciting. We have a range 2 shot into base. It might be obstructed. Is it obstructed? And not taking a strain either. It's good to see. So here we go. It is not obstructed. It's a straight line there. It does not cross through the cloud. This is 1, 2, 3 hits. That's the game. Mace goes down. What a game. Oh my goodness. Congratulations to Darren pulling it out. Unbelievable game. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, that was
I had a feeling you were going-
unbelievable. That was a crazy game. Well
did
done,
say it was
man.
good.
Oh my god.
I am applauding both of you. Sammy, you got foresight off like 5 times, and Darren, you just
Oh,
pulled
he
off
got it off
pretty
like 10 times.
crazy
He got it
comeback,
off left,
dude.
right, and center.
That's right.
Oh,
That was a crazy. Everybody, give Darren a round of applause.
Oh.
Can we get deep dish emotes in the chat, please, for that? That was a crazy comeback, dude. Well done. I mean,
thank you. That was an awesome game. I had a
oh, oh man.
That
I
was
honestly,
fun.
I think we might have probably both agree that at the time when you lost those 3 other ships that it wasn't looking so good just because where Kylo was. But you got him where he picked apart the 2 ships he needed to, and he did it fast.
he can do the damage, so I wasn't
Yeah.
I wasn't drastically concerned. I was really only concerned about Mace. The other 2 are
Yeah.
slow and they got no initiative or no agility. So
Yeah, and the Midnight lived 1 turn too long for my liking. That's why Kylo got so
Yep.
good engagement in there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I
K
got
turn
lucky a
really
couple
looked
of
good there at the end there. Well done, because you're trying to re-engage. Sammy's trying to re-engage, and you're just like, I'm just turning around and trying to get try my luck here, try to get a shot, and you got it. And yeah, I mean, it was just
get the cloud between us, but it was just off.
yeah. And earlier in the game, in terms of defense, there was a lot of eyeball results there. You had Darren and just not able to convert
Yep.
it, just bad,
Oh,
bad
yeah.
spots, and it kind of evened out in different ways. And
it was against the cheaper ships. I wasn't worried about losing too much. I was going to lose Tina anyway. The
Yeah,
shuttle,
right.
I got in a bad position with the stress early on. I didn't get it turned around early
right.
enough.
I
But
got a question
all in
for
all,
you though, real quick, about
Sure.
Midnight. What are your thoughts on Midnight? I think Midnight is one of the hardest first order ships to play. What do you think?
I found her fairly effective. Her ability kept Mace from modifying dice on 2 or 3 shots, which
Wait,
kept her
don't you
alive a lot
sometimes
longer.
want to spend that target lock?
But sometimes you do. But when you're fighting Jedi in particular, it's just too worth it to have it on there. Even if you're just plinking damage away, they know you're coming after them because they can't modify their defense dice either.
Yeah. Let's
So-
before I let you guys go, that was a really well played game. I'll just show
Thank
the
you.
list that Sammy could have picked that weren't
Oh, yeah.
selected. We'll do
Yeah.
number 2
Let's
here.
see what we could have gotten.
So number 2 comes from Marcel Manzano, Team USA.
Ooh.
This is another.
Oh god!
every time.
Oh,
every
you'd
time
love that
with
one.
Sammy, it's always a list. It's always a list.
Mace,
Wishing got.
Anakin, yeah.
Yeah, Mace with Delta 7B,
Shakti.
Anakin with
Nice.
R2 passive sensors and proton torpedoes in the N1, and then Shakti in the Actus with Predator and Kickback in the
I
Downward.
have played this list
Nice list.
once before, and I love this list.
I like that.
Yeah, it's solid. It seems like really efficient.
Oh yeah.
That's
It is.
Marcel's list. If anybody
That's
wants links to these
beautiful.
lists, let me know. I have them available. And then number 1. Oh,
Pick them up in the
Shakti.
Discord, folks.
Yes, join the Discord. There we go. This is Will Hagewood from Team USA. So Will
Ooh,
and
nice.
Marcel, both GSP guys. This was I asked for Joy Retkoff, and he delivered. So
Ooh.
Joy Retkoff with Fearless and Ion Torpedoes, and Joy
Yeah.
basically just spends the charges on Ion Torpedoes to use his ability. He doesn't actually
Yeah.
use Ion Torpedoes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, 2 skulls
Yeah,
with Fearless,
iconic
and then Dazed
logo.
Bone Arm, the popular, the star of the Hawk Show, Intimidation
Nice.
Forlom, Feedback Array, and Static Discharge Veins.
and then if you really want, you've got the ion torpedoes.
Yeah, if you really want it, it'd be crazy with.
If somebody's got a
with
large
Joy.
base jet, there you go.
Yeah. All right, and
You're
so
set.
you picked. I think you picked number.
I picked number 2, so I
Okay.
just dragged mine over somewhere.
Oh no. they're
I'm
not.
still glad that I took the 3 because I don't fly enough.
Well, don't worry. We don't
Oh.
need to diss. I have the list here. Might have gotten removed. So you picked.
Maybe I
Deslin's-
deleted them by accident.
Or no, yeah, you picked Deslin's list. So Jeff,
Yeah.
Goudreau or Gaudreau. Jeff, if I totally ruined that, I'm
Sure.
so sorry. Blackout with Trick Shot, Sensitive Controls, Midnight, with nothing, Null with nothing, and Hollow with Proud Tradition at a 4-point bid.
Yeah. I hate
So,
Yeah.
yeah, got
Sounds
good
good.
Midnight in there. Midnight was one of the pilots I requested. And lastly, we had Robin Rollo, one of the guys you brought into our Discord.
Hey, Robin.
Love Robin. Major Von Reg with Daredevil Prime Thrusters, Quick Draw with Fanatical, FCS, Shield Upgrade, Special Forces Gunner, Pattern Analyzer, and then Midnight with Stealth Device and Advanced Optics.
Nice.
That's quite a list of
Ooh,
stealth
stealth
devices.
device should be beautiful on that.
Yeah. I like that a lot, actually, on Midnight. It's interesting, for
Yeah,
sure.
and advanced optics. That's a beautiful midnight build.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that.
All right, you
Yeah.
guys. It's late for Sammy. That was a great game. Both you guys well played, and man, what a
Yeah,
comeback.
thanks again, Sammy.